Beware, the police are just coming out now. Sorry, I thought that was Sorry, say that again to the channel. I mean, the police may well come out while we're speaking, but just be aware. So, what did you say? Yeah. So, do you want me to talk 45 seconds or a minute or whatever, and then to race the routine? How do you want to do this? I think I mentioned it. I don't know what's going on. Yes, the judge described how they plan to carry out a murderous attack on the Jewish community in Manchester. They waited for me to... Am I talking? Okay. So do you want me... Okay. If they come out while I'm talking, do you want me to... He's waiting for me.
Basically, yeah.
So that's
why I was saying how much time is...
What time are you coming to the channel? Because the police officer's ready to... Who is the officer? Who is it? ACC.com. You guys, do you want me to just tell them to take it? This one? Yeah, he's one from the cameras now.
Ready?
You want me to say who I am?
Yes, please.
I'm Rob Potts. I'm the Assistant Chief Constable with responsibility for counter-terrorism policing, North West. Today's sentencing brings a conclusion to one of the most significant terrorist plot disruptions we have seen in the UK for several years. Walid Saadaoui and Amar Hussein intended to target members of the Jewish community in an evil act born out of hatred. If they had been successful, then what would have followed would have been devastating and potentially one of the deadliest terrorist attacks to ever take place on UK soil. Walid was the ringleader. Through conversations with an undercover operative, we know in detail the extremist views that he held. He was the driving force behind the plot, and he recruited Hussein to join him. He claimed during the trial that he was merely paying lip service and actually intended to sabotage his own plot at the last minute. This account is far from the truth. In Hussein, he found a like-minded individual who did not need to be convinced to join. Hussein spoke openly to detectives following his arrest about his support for ISIS, and he cast judgment on others who did not hold the same extremist views that he held. Walid also discussed the plot and the action he had been taking openly with his brother Bilal. Although Bilal was not an active participant in preparations for the plot, the fact that he knew what was being planned but chose to remain silent makes him as guilty as the others. Being aware of a plan to cause such devastation and knowing that you could act to prevent it but choosing not to is simply not good enough. Our overwhelming priority during this proactive operation was ensuring public safety, and we never lost sight of that. Each decision we made was rooted in this principle, and the operation was highly controlled and resourced throughout. It was important for us to build the strongest possible case to take these dangerous men off the streets for a significant period of time and protect the public from them long term. As evidenced by the sentences passed today, we have achieved that. I want to thank all those involved in this operation. We've worked with colleagues across counter-terrorism, local policing, partner agencies and community organisations. The scale of the operation has been huge, and we would not be here today without everybody's efforts. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to the undercover operative who puts himself in significant danger each time he met with two would-be terrorists. At any point, he could have become a target himself, but he risked his personal safety in the name of wider public protection. This case has taken place at a time of heightened concern and anxiety within the Jewish community. The trial began the week after the appalling terrorist attack that took place in Greater Manchester and concluded soon after the Bondi Beach attack in Sydney. We have worked closely with stakeholders, including the Community Security Trust, throughout proceedings to address any concerns and provide reassurance. We will continue to do so, and we remain dedicated to making sure all communities feel safe from the threat of terrorism and bringing those who would seek to harm them to justice. I hope that the significant outcome from this highly resourced, proactive investigation underlines that commitment. Thank you.